Right. So let's shuffle on from one Master of the Universe story to another. Kevin Smith crying as always. So Kevin Smith has come out and rejected the premise that Master of the Universe Revelation performing poorly had anything to do with the live action He-Man getting axed at Netflix. Now, I think this is an interesting, sort of theory to posit, isn't it? Like, let's be honest. Would Netflix get cold feet about spending loads and loads of money on a live action He-Man because Master of the Universe was a bomb? Yes, absolutely they would. And you've also got a question.
Especially if it was going to be done the same way Revelation was done. 100%.
Yeah, I think that would be the main complaint I would have as Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Is this going to focus on Teela, or is this actually going to be a He-Man movie?
So Variety's Matt Donnelly said that the live-action He-Man film that moved to Netflix was getting scrapped at the streamer. Donnelly posited that the main reason for the film being scrapped was due to budget concerns, with him reporting insiders said that close to $30 million has already been spent on development costs, and the cash has been shelled out to hold on to talent, like previously announced lead, blah, 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 stuff that we've just covered. However, he also noted the cost might have actually been double that. Other acknowledgeable sources, $60 million, blah, blah, blah. We covered that. Donnelly would also go on to say that the budget for the planned film was going to be 200. Then they didn't want to do 150. They wanted to lower to 150. Then the producer said no, 180. And then they just were like, nah. And then we get the last thing, basically about budget concerns, etc. And then Zombie Shoot essentially responded to the report and speculated Kevin Smith's Master of the Universe Revelation might have also had something to do with the cancellation. Because 38% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes, I mean, that is very bad.
Yeah.
That is very, very... For something which has got 2 seasons, basically.
Yeah, and that's with, that's with a lot of help from Rotten Tomatoes. So
yep. And a 5.5 rating on IMDb.
Yeah.
So, yeah, bad. That's what happens when you go woke. Looking at you, Kevin Smith. You ruined He-Man. Brilliant. Love it. And then Smith, like the little douche that he is, because he loves responding to people like he always does. If you're watching this, Kevin, respond. It says in Variety that the movie was too pricey for Netflix, but I'm sure some other studios will snatch it up. Meanwhile, our Master of the Universe Revolution animated series is almost completed. Bear McCreary is scoring episode 3 now, and we just mixed the first episode last week. No one cares, Kevin.
Nobody's going to watch it.
Stupid or something.
Yeah.
So Smith would also respond to Twitter user the Random58. Come on, bro, let's be real. They're not willing to pay the money because your show failed so spectacularly that it killed any excitement for it. It's too pricey because they believe it'll flop. Honestly, it's shameful how you did He-Man. I still like your Green Arrow run, though. Smith said, I read the Variety article twice and I wasn't mentioned once. Oh, yeah, because Variety are like the be-all and end-all. They're the arbiters of what Netflix cancels. You fucking
They're a glorified high school newspaper.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Master of the Universe Revolution, the sequel series, debuts in a few months. We have a panel about it. So you're shilling for your crap cartoon to people that are telling you that your cartoon is crap.
I want to see that panel at San Diego Comic-Con. And how many people are there and cheering and stuff? Because I'm guessing it's probably not going to be that many.
And that's the Random 58 says, I'm aware that you weren't mentioned, but read between the lines. The only reason that Netflix isn't making it is because they don't think they can make the money back. Why don't they think they can? Because could it be because a show with the same IP on their very own platform flopped? And then Smith would reply again, so by your logic, I guess Netflix figures they can make their money back on a second season of our animated series, since they greenlit it and paid for Master Universe Revolution. Then again, maybe I'm just reading between lines. Kevin, mate.
They probably didn't pay that much.
Kevin, this would have already been greenlit. Animation takes fucking years.
Forever.
Yeah.
You're literally thinking people are as dumb as you. They're not, Kevin. You're dealing with people with a much higher IQ set. Go put your face in a beef burger or something. All right? Ever since you lost weight, mate, you're an insufferable prick.
Yeah.
What's that? Like, cartoon animation takes bloody forever. It takes years. That's why Velma was greenlit again, because they'd already greenlit it.
Yep.
They'd already put it into pipeline.
Yeah, this is a hard concept for people to grasp, though. The sunk costs of a lot of these productions are years in advance of them actually making it to the screens.
And then we get this again. I don't know what the budget for the show is, but considering the number for the movie, it's probably a small fraction of that. So it's much more likely that they make money on that. Yes, it's also likely that if this one performs like the other two or one, whatever you'll call it, it'll get axed. Smith then said, yes, both animated series cost millions, but not $200 million. Yes, we know that, Kevin. The number Variety indicated was the jaw bridge too far for the movie division. Now we're on the same page. However, if Revolution does anywhere close to Revelation numbers, then we'll definitely get a season 3. I can't wait to hold you to that, Kevin.
Somebody screenshot that right now. And put it away and save it for a rainy day for after
this
that show
guy
drops.
Is a freaking idiot.
Oh, he's responded again. Smith also responded to another user who questioned whether the live-action film Get an Axe affected Master Universe Revolution. Not at all. That project was part of the movie division. Master Universe Revolution is part of the animation division. I'm sure we'll wind up talking about it on the Master Universe panel on Thursday afternoon at San Diego Comic-Con. But according to Variety, the big budget of the movie was the issue. You are so funny. The numbers are terrible.
There's no way.
Top 10.
There's no way I don't buy that Netflix didn't at least have a consideration of the animated show.
Of course,
in their
they
head.
did.
There's no way I won't buy that was at least in their mind, before they made the decision.
Of course they did. It's so funny.
He's not a good businessman.
He's a dunce.
I feel bad for him, because there was a point.
It's almost like poking fun at someone that's, challenged.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I shouldn't poke fun at him.
Yeah.
Because clearly he's not all there.
Yeah. I mean, it's like poking fun at Joe Biden, right? It's just that's not kind.
Yeah.
Just kidding, guys. Not political.
Honestly, what an absolute dunce this guy is. So there you go. Like, I of course, absolutely unequivocally, Netflix would have looked at the numbers and gone, you know what? That's probably not a sound business move to, to sink $180 million, because that's what the producers came back with, into this live action movie. Because we're not getting much hype for the new series. We're not getting the chatter for it. The last one didn't do very well. It'd be a bit silly to do that. Yeah, like that just makes perfect sense. Perfect sense. But no, you're all liars, according to Kevin Smith. He knows it. He knows it. But remember, we're going to hold you to that, Kevin, mate. We're going to hold you to it. We're going to get a third season, are you?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep, season 2 of that He-Man show will probably be just as bad. Not unless they realize that he screwed up and he completely turns it around and goes the opposite direction, which I am not betting on that he's going to do.
No, of course not.
That would be the only way that I would see season 3 happen. If he turned it completely around, went a complete correct direction, and then word of mouth and all that just brought a lot of hype to it. But he's not going to do that. We all know how Kevin Smith is. I couldn't even get through Clerks 3, and I loved the first 2. And I tried watching the third one, and not even halfway through, I was like, I can't even watch this anymore. I literally turned it off and never watched it. Went back.
Terrible. Honestly, Kevin Smith is so dumb. So dumb.